Okay, in today's video we got this Milwaukee Inspection scope, and I'm going to show you the mod that I did on it. Yep, I'm going to save you some batteries. I got this thing hooked up to power now. Little transformer here. Back here on the back of it, got it plugged in. Right here on the back of it. So that's pretty easy to do. Milwaukee calls this the inspection scope. You've seen this on the channel before. It's got a camera on the end of it. You use it for inspecting valves or pistons or any of that stuff inside your car. Okay, this is 1 amp. It's got to be 1 amp. Anything less than that, it won't power up your camera. Your screen uses a little bit of power, and so does these LEDs. I was originally going to put this piece right in here and epoxy it in there, but come to find out that would not work, because I wanted to make it where I can use either battery or the power. See if I can get in here. Okay, see, you got this connector here that goes right on the other connector. And see, I couldn't have that connector coming way in here. Actually, it'd be in this part right here. It'd be right back in here. It'd be coming way out in there. And I wouldn't have room to put another battery. So I decided to do it this way. This way, if I'm out in the field, out away from power, I can plug a battery into that real easy. Yeah, this wire here is only like 6 inches long. It goes to a battery connector. You just snap them together. And it works out really good. Okay, on this, in order to do this mod, you got to take this handle part off. You get you a real small screwdriver and a hammer, and you knock that pin out, and this will come out. Then you get your Dremel tool and you just shave it down a little bit, just to make enough room for this wire to come through. That's all there is to it. And then you close this thing down, put the pin back in, connect it together. Okay, I believe this is the one that I bought for it. Now we'll plug it in over here. Hit the power button. So now we're running on 110 power. I'll unplug it. Right there to show you. Right there's the power. Now these little transformers, you got to buy the right one. This is AC adapter. AC to DC adapter. On your output on this, DC 9 volts. And this is very important, 1 amp. This one right here, I had around the house, and I was going to try that. This is for like video cameras and stuff like that. This one is 100 milliamp. That's not enough to run this screen and stuff. So if you do this mod, you need to make sure you get a transformer at least 1 amp in order to run this. And that's all there is to it. Now I'll show you how easy it is to switch right over to battery power. Now this is, you generally got a light when you're working on cars up under the hood or the bonnet. And then you possibly have a plug-in into that. You can plug this in. Then you can basically take your time on using your inspector scope. You can basically take your time using this now that you're running on power. This thing really goes through the batteries. I didn't use it a whole lot whenever I was doing the intake valves, just because it was eating up batteries. I would like to took a little bit more time and looked at them better, but didn't do it. So now we're going to disconnect this connector right here. Just pull this back. Now we're going to put a battery in there. And see, we can still close it. Now turn on the power. This thing does have a pretty good picture on it. It's all in color. And it's got the lights on it. But when it's dark down there in the cylinders and black and soot and all that stuff, it's really makes it hard to see in there. You almost actually got to add more light. Turn the power off. Let's see, here's your plug-in right here. That's running on batteries. Okay, now we'll switch it back. Switch it back to, yeah, I didn't want to make it, I didn't want to make this where you could only use it with the transformer. I wanted to be able to use it either way. Okay, let's plug back in now. I will plug this back into the wall. Close the hatch. Turn on the power. Saved you lots of batteries. These little batteries are getting expensive anymore. I mean, what is it, $9 for a 2-pack or something like that? Crazy. I always find a way to eliminate batteries as much as I can. I even went and bought some rechargeable batteries. These right here. When I run out of my, I use this this is my wireless microphone that I use. This thing was kind of expensive, and it uses the batteries pretty good too. I mean, I don't know how many batteries I've used in this thing. Well, when this set's gone, these rechargeables are going in it. I got a transmitter and a receiver. The receiver's up here on the camera. I'll use this camera to show you the other receiver. See, this is the that's hanging up there on the camera. So yeah, these things are all charged up and ready to go, so these are going to go into this whenever these batteries are dead. But this is an expensive set right here. But they sure work good though. I'm not sure if they make a 9-volt rechargeable. I don't think I've ever seen them. But I think this is a better way, just going ahead and putting this cord on here like this. Now I'll see if I can find the links to this stuff right here that I bought. This link right here that has the clip on it that you clip onto the battery. You just double it up inside here. I think this was less than $10. And the transformer, it can be $15, something like that. Anyway, for $25 you can have, you can have it switched over where you can just use it on power. Then you don't have to worry about buying batteries if you use it all the time in your shop. And you can run your extension cord over to it. So this is just a quick video showing you the mod I made. I did this a while back. I've been wanting to make this video, but it turned out pretty cool. So if you got any questions, I'll just put them down below in the comments. And this is a real easy mod to do. A lot of people probably wish they had something like this so they could, if you're using something like this all the time, inspection scope, you can use this anywhere around the car. Look in the air conditioner duct or anything, see if it's closed or open. So it's a pretty nice gadget to have. Now I don't know about going down in the gas tank. I don't know how resistant this would be on the camera and stuff. So I don't know about going down in the gas tank, but you can probably pretty much go anywhere else. I've had this thing piled up with oil and goop and everything else, and it'll just clean right off. But I sure wouldn't want to dip it down in gasoline, that's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here. So just want to make this video to just another mod video to save you some money on batteries. Batteries keep going up, so this way you can just plug it right in. Thanks for watching.